In this video, I'll share with you 9 common bad money habits that keep people stuck and how you can break out of it. I have spent the last few years of my life immersing myself in the field of money management through a degree in business administration and exposure to different markets, including Nigeria, Canada, and the United States. And one of the most important life skills that I have learned is managing or handling my own finances, recognizing my bad money habits, and how to break free from them. In this video, I'll share with you 9 common bad money habits that keep people stuck and how you can break out of it. Number 1 is paying yourself last. This is a concept I first heard of in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it's one of the life-changing concepts towards achieving financial freedom. Robert explained that there are 2 ways people pay themselves or pay their bills. Firstly, it is the poor people habit, and that is paying yourself last. You get your paycheck, you pay your rent, your bills, your subscriptions, and then you save whatever is left. That is, if there is anything left to save. The second way Robert talked about is paying yourself first, which is what the rich people do. They do the exact opposite of what was earlier described. And that is where you want to be. You have a minimum of 10% being directed to a savings account and is kept there so that you can use that towards investing and saving. I have a different video that talks about the 50-30-20 rule. But for the purpose of this video, we will do a minimum of 10%. A lot of people might be saying, this is clearly unachievable for me. I currently live paycheck to paycheck. But the surprising thing is, the moment you take out that 10%, your brain finds a way to structure your spendings and structure your finances in a way that you are able to still survive within what you have without realizing that you're saving in the background. Number 2, getting comfortable with bad debts. Debts have become so normalized that people even use it for everyday spending. Clothes, gifts, even basic needs. Financial institutions understand this and they lash on that to use the credit card system to hold people down. In 2025, Forbes reported that the average credit card interest rate in the US is 25.32%. That automatically nullifies any bonus points or rewards that you would get from using this credit card. Do not get stuck and make sure that you get out of this habit as soon as possible. Number 3, not having a financial buffer. Life happens to everyone. Emergencies, job changes, medical bills, especially as someone who has lived in different countries like I have. We all need a buffer. Aim to build 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. If you have a stable income, aim for 3 months of your living expenses. And if your income is unpredictable, aim for 6 months. It is going to be your peace of mind fund, and it helps you to be able to address any emergencies that may come up without having to get into a debt for that. Number 4, not knowing your income and expenses. If you don't know your starting point, how do you know where you are going to? You are going to need a bunch of budget trackers for this. And the tracker should include how much you currently earn, what your income is, how much you pay yourself, the 10% we discussed earlier, and your expenses. It should also include your debt repayment plan. At least every 3 months, set a date with your tracker. People that have a good idea of the financial situation in terms of their assets, liabilities, spendings, and savings are better positioned to make money than people that just fantasize about money. Number 5, expensive hobbies. A lot of people like to shop, me inclusive, and I get it. It's a form of retail therapy. But here's the thing, marketing, social media, and the multi-billion-dollar organizations have consistently told us how much of our money we should be spending without saving or investing it. So, impulse buying and expensive lifestyle are things that you want to really keep a tab on and make sure that you put under check and control. Number 6, focusing solely on saving. To improve your financial situation, you have to do either of two things. First, you can either save more of your income, or you can either create extra streams of income so that you can generate more income. An ideal situation is a combination of both, which is focusing on putting more of your income towards your savings as well as generating more income. If you're trying to generate more income, you want to consider potentially talking to your employer about a pay rise, or you want to look for extra streams of income like content creation, consulting, professional services, amongst others. People that are able to generate more income for themselves and pull that together are definitely able to have a better and more sustainable long-term financial goal. Number 7, paying too much taxes. Taxes are going to be one of your biggest expenses ever. Understanding taxes will help you. We all pay taxes, but many people do not want to understand the rules enough to be able to legally reduce them. The key word here is legally. Using tax advantage accounts like the Roth IRA in the USA, the TFSA in Canada, or the ISA account in the UK, as well as business structures and investment tools, can help you dramatically reduce the taxes that you pay. And this can go a long way. So, understanding taxes isn't about avoiding responsibilities. It is about being intentional and staying informed. Number 8, waiting too long to invest. Saving is a great idea, but the moment you have your buffer, you want your money to start working for you. I started investing late, and that is one of my biggest mistakes. Leaving excess cash in a regular savings account eventually erodes its value due to inflation. Starting early to put your money aside and invest will go a long way in helping you. You would have to work harder or put in more energy to achieve the same financial freedom as someone who started early. Investing doesn't have to be risky or complicated, it only has to be consistent. Make sure that you're investing in what you know and you're starting with what you have. I have done videos on ETFs and index funds and where beginners should be starting. Like I always say, even professionals are not able to consistently beat the market. Start and stay with what you know. Number 9, not having a simple system. If everything has to be manually done and requires willpower, life will eventually get in the way. You want to automate your finances, automate your savings, automate your investments. Make sure that you are keeping spending money away from long-term saving. This way, you are able to have a balance and have clarity as it pertains to your finances. I have lived in different countries. I have worked in different systems. I started investing late. I have made mistakes and I am righting my wrong. You can do the same too. If you want to start structuring and allocating your money, I have done a video on the 50-30-20 rule to get you started, and I will link that in this video here for you to click on and watch, and it is a great place for you to start. Thank you very much for listening to this video and hope to see you again next time. Take care. Bye.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26.